Like, I could just eat this and be happy.
And just call it a muffin. And then it's like socially acceptable to eat it for breakfast.
Yeah.
What's up guys, it's Kat and Dev from Two Market Girls. Welcome back to another vegan recipe. Today we are making something very delicious and I'm so excited about it because it's
Devon's birthday episode.
Yay!
Your birthday is in a couple days?
Yes.
And I was trying to think of something to surprise Devon with. It didn't work out, so then I asked Devon what she really wanted for her birthday, and she didn't know. And then she got back to me like a week later and was like, I have a craving for chocolate cupcakes with chocolate icing.
I just wanted like chocolate on chocolate. I want chocolate. So when I want something, Catherine delivers.
Yeah, so I made a chocolate cupcake with chocolate icing.
So good.
They're pretty easy to make.
Very easy.
I mean, behind the scenes was a struggle. It was a struggle.
Oh, that's on us.
Yeah. User
error.
Yeah, my scale was being a dick.
Okay, scale error.
Oh yeah, that is something I totally forgot to mention in the last video. But we are going to start kind of weighing our measurements a little bit more, including in savory things. So like for recipes that call one medium carrot, that kind of differs for everybody. So we wanted to also give a weight to that so that people who want like that exact recipe measurement can get that. So we're doing that with this too, but we're also still going to provide the cup measurements for anyone who wants those. Just know that they won't be as accurate as the volume measurements. Weight measurements.
Okay.
Also, sorry, speaking of that as well, if you don't have a scale and want a scale in order to do those weight measurements, they're actually pretty cheap. I got mine for 15 bucks on Amazon. We'll link it below so that you can buy it too if you want to.
Sweet. Okay, can we get some chocolate up in here?
Yeah. To make our double chocolate cupcakes, we are first going to start by combining all of our dry ingredients. To do that, we need about 100 grams of all-purpose flour. That's about 3/4 of a cup. Then we're going to add to that about 42 grams of cacao powder, about 1/3 cup, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, along with a teeny pinch of salt, and mix that until it's all nice and incorporated. Then we can set that aside. To a measuring cup, we are going to create our flax eggs and our buttermilk mixture in the same thing so that it can kind of work and do its thing. So we're going to add 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed along with 6 tablespoons of water and just kind of mix that up. Then to that same thing, we're going to add 120 milliliters of almond milk. That is about 2/3 of a cup of almond milk, along with about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and just set that aside while we prep everything else so that I can curdle and thicken. To another bowl, we're going to add about 100 grams of white sugar, that's about 1/2 cup, along with 100 grams of brown sugar, which is about 1/2 cup, 80 grams of almond butter, which is about 1/4 cup, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and then we're just gonna cream that all together until it's all combined and it kind of like resembles a paste. To that then, we are going to slowly add that wet mixture, which is the flax eggs and buttermilk. We're gonna add that about half at a time and just mix that in until it's a nice smooth liquidy consistency. Then to combine the two, we are going to add the dry to the wet, but we're gonna do it in about 4 parts, so 1/4 at a time, just kind of mixing it in until it's all incorporated and there's no dry flour left. Then we are going to line a muffin tin with liners, and using an ice cream scoop or just by eye. The ice cream scoop just kind of helps ensure that all the cupcakes are the same size and bake evenly. We are going to scoop our mixture into each of the liners and bake that at 350 for about 18 to 20 minutes. You'll know they're ready when you stick a toothpick into the center and it comes out clean or like it comes out looking dry. To make our chocolate icing for the cupcakes, we're gonna start with a can of coconut cream. It's really important to get the coconut cream and not the coconut milk because coconut cream is so much thicker, has a lot of fat, and it'll be able to whip up a lot better than the coconut milk will be able to. Now you also want to make sure that that is chilled in the fridge overnight. So when you know you're gonna make these cupcakes, stick on a can of coconut cream in your fridge the day before so that any bit of liquid can separate. Once you take the coconut cream out of the fridge, there's going to be a little bit of liquid from that separation. We don't want any of that liquid, we just want that really hard cream on top. So make sure not to get any of that in. So we're going to add that hard coconut cream into a stand mixer or a bowl if you're using a hand mixer, along with a 1/4 cup of icing sugar, which is about 30 grams, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and about an 1/8 cup of cacao powder, or about 15 grams, and just mix that until it's nice and smooth and fluffy. When you're icing your cupcakes, make sure not to ice them when they are warm. So they have to be completely cooled, or else the icing is just gonna melt and it's not gonna be that pretty picture perfect cupcake. So once they are thoroughly cooled down, and I would recommend not putting them in the fridge because it can kind of change the texture of the cupcakes. Once they are done, you can ice them by simply doing the ziploc bag technique by putting all of your icing into a ziploc bag, cutting off the tip, and just icing it with that, or you can use a proper icing bag, which we will use just so it looks a little prettier, or you can literally just use a knife and spread it over top, however you want to decorate. And we just sprinkled a little bit of shaved chocolate on top to finish. Covering the paper so we don't light the paper.
Yeah.
Looks so cute. Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Devin's gonna make a wish.
Okay, I'll make a wish.
I love that look. That's my favorite thing in the world.
Oh, it smells so good.
What
Smells
you wish
like
for?
a birthday. I can't tell you because it won't come true. And trust me, you want this. You want what I wish for. Shh, I can't say.
Alright, so we're going to eat our... Look, mine's coming out fine.
You know what? Don't be mean to me on my birthday.
It's not your birthday.
What?
It's
so mean.
March 17th right now. It is St. Patrick's Day.
It's true. We're like filming this a month early.
Look how cute that looks.
I just want to like rip this apart.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't bite into this for the sake of...
Yeah.
That's such a nice texture.
Look at that.
That is a good... They're perfectly cooked. Such a beautiful texture. Guys, I've never been prouder of a dessert.
My mouth is like filling with saliva because I just want to eat this so bad.
I mean, we're allowed to eat it. Now, the icing has a very strong coconut flavor because we use coconut cream. You don't have to. I just didn't want to use as much sugar as normal icings do because both of us find normal icing super sweet. I normally don't really eat the icing a lot, or I scrape half of it off, and that's just a waste.
The light fluffiness of the icing makes it easier to enjoy the entire cupcake, and that is very important to me.
The cake is so airy. I wasn't sure when I was testing these if the almond butter was gonna make them denser, but they're so good.
No, I would say texture is on point.
Also, yeah, if you're allergic to almonds or nuts or whatever, you can use any nut butter or seed butter and try it. I haven't tried it with any other ones other than almond butter, but it should work. But if not, you can also replace it with oil or butter or something like that. I love the cake part. Like, it kind of like, it's like a cross between cake and a brownie.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's like a chocolate cupcake brownie. Or brownie chocolate cupcake. Like, I could just eat it and be happy.
And just call it a muffin. And then it's like socially acceptable to eat it for breakfast.
Yeah.
That's a life hack.
Like, I still wipe off the icing.
I'm like licking off the icing.
Wow.
I don't even like coconut that much.
I know. Well, you keep saying that, but I think that's a lie now.
Whatever.
These are so good. Yeah, we have, so if you didn't want to use the coconut cream icing, we do have like a birthday cake recipe that you can use the icing from that and just add a little cacao powder to make that chocolate. But I really recommend the coconut cream because I love the airiness of it. It's super light, especially with like a heavy chocolate cupcake. The lightness kind of helps out with that.
Oh, that was so good. I want to eat another one.
You want to put a raspberry on it?
Yes.
Raspberry would be so good on it. Hold on.
It's my birthday. I can do whatever I want.
Yes, you can, Dad.
I'm an adult. I don't need another cupcake.
That way or this way?
That way, like a hat. Wait, I need eyeballs on it.
We have the eyeballs.
Is that too much?
It's not too much. And I think the freshness will go well with everything.
Okay, but how do I get to the raspberry?
Your birthday.
No, I'm not about that. Let me just go like a horn.
Made Rudolph. Made Rudolph cupcakes. I've never seen you go in for a second thing before.
I really wanted these.
Wow.
And it took us like all day to make them. Like, you told me at 10 a.m. this morning, we're making cupcakes. I was so excited. It's now 4 o'clock when I finally get to eat them.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I am like so proud of this cupcake batter. The cupcake batter, it's so airy. It's so delicious. Yeah, make these.
And I mean, if you're not celebrating my birthday this week, you could make this for like Easter, because that's coming up.
Also, if you don't like chocolate or not this much chocolate, leave the cacao out and it should be still a good cupcake.
I'm getting a little sugar rush right now.
Well, I mean, you had 2 cupcakes.
Okay, 1.5.
1.5 cupcakes.
Anyways, what else? What should we talk about in the comments?
Birthday treats. Because, like, I think the classic thing to go for is cupcakes or cake. But I think when it's your birthday, you can have anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
What is that one treat you would want on your birthday? For mine, when I was younger, it was always pie.
I know, you're so weird. Okay, but I can't really say much because one year I was, like, very obsessed with cream puffs.
You asked for cream puffs?
So my mom made a cake out of cream puffs. It was literally like a pile of cream puffs.
That's amazing, yeah. It's like a croquembouche or something like that it's called. It's it's a French pastry with cream puffs, and then it's got like other things on it, but that's essentially what your mom made.
Sure.
Something, so like it was either pie, like that's always the thing that I asked for, or we had donut cakes all the time, where we would get just a bunch of donuts and like pile them up like your mom did with cream puffs, and then just put birthday candles on it, and everyone just got to pick their own donut.
Right.
That's my favorite childhood memory is a donut cake. It's so awesome. So we used to do those 2 things. Because I'd never asked for cake.
No.
We used to have cakes all the time. Like before, when we were younger, my dad would make us cakes, and he would make those like specialty design cakes. So we'd always get to decide what kind of shape cake we wanted, or it would go with our birthday theme or whatever. So like I had a birthday party at a bowling alley once, and he made a bowling pin and bowling ball cake. Aww. And then one time he made me a hopscotch cake. Like, he's made some really cool cakes. But then after, as we got older, we got to pick the actual dessert. And most of the times, it's easier. You just buy a pie. So, like, mine was always, like, summer harvest pie with, like, a bunch of berries and fruit. Like, it wasn't, like, apple pie or anything like that. It was just a bunch of fruit in a pie.
Which is weird, because your birthday is the end of November.
Maybe that's why. Pie or donuts. Those are the things that I love for my birthday.
I think I had cheesecake one year, too.
Ooh.
It was like whatever dessert I was obsessing over at that time.
Yeah, I've never had cupcakes.
All right, in the comments, let's talk about your favorite birthday dessert you've ever had.
So, like, yeah, what is that one thing you ask for on your birthday? And it can be savory if you're not a sweet person.
Yeah.
But, like...
It's your birthday.
On my birthday, I typically ask for sweets. Or pizza.
Anyways, I think I had too much cupcake.
Yeah, it's hitting you now?
I want to stop now.
Use that sugar rush to clean the kitchen.
I want to stop 10 minutes ago.
Okay, so if you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. We have a dessert playlist if you want some more delicious vegan desserts. Go watch them. They're great. In the comments, while you're also telling us your delicious treat that you want on your birthday, wish Devin a happy birthday. 'Cause she's getting old and she's sad about it.
Yeah. I can't deny it. I'm eating all this chocolate for a reason.
Okay. Yeah, let us know what recipes you'd like us to veganize next. If you want us to veganize those birthday treats, let us know. We'll try them out. And, yeah, well, we're getting into spring, so we're gonna have a lot of spring recipes.
I'm so ready for it.
Lots of delicious vegetables. Get ready for barbecue season. Woo! I'm so excited.
Okay.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Poop in. I just want it to smell like birthday.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna let it sit here and then I'm gonna blow it out and smell it.
Okay.
Is it still on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's rude. Is this bad for you?